For over a decade now, Xi Jinping has been the face of a rising China. A leader who has projected confidence at global fora, he's reshaped domestic politics and positioned himself as president for life. But this year, for the very first time since taking power, Xi Jinping skipped the annual BRICS summit. His absence has triggered a wave of speculation. Is China's most powerful leader in generations preparing to step aside? Or is something deeper at play within the Communist Party's secretive corridors? Xi Jinping's decision to send Premier Xuexiang in his place is unprecedented. He's never skipped a BRICS summit since officially becoming president in 2013. In fact, as per official Chinese government records, Beijing is citing scheduling conflicts as the reason why Xi Jinping could not travel all the way to Rio de Janeiro. But analysts are not quite convinced. After all, Xi Jinping has made BRICS a centerpiece of his foreign policy since 2012. Why then this sudden change? And it is also not that Xi is traveling to someplace else at this given point of time. He has no international trips planned which coincide or which collide with the BRICS schedule. So then what was this scheduling conflict all about? Because skipping BRICS sends out a powerful signal at a time when Donald Trump is railing and ranting against BRICS and BRICS countries wanting to start their own currency, wanting to devalue the dollar. This is not just about diplomacy. It's about what is also happening inside China and this great power competition between China and the United States. First, let's talk domestic. China faces mounting economic headwinds. It's got sluggish growth, there is high youth unemployment, and a property sector that is in deep crisis. Internally, the Communist Party is grappling with dissent and the need to maintain stability. Some believe that Xi Jinping's absence is a tactical retreat. He's shielding himself from international scrutiny while at the same time consolidating power at home. These domestic challenges have eroded confidence in Xi Jinping's economic stewardship, and it has fueled rare public dissent. By staying put at home, Xi Jinping may be seeking to consolidate control, avoid any further international scrutiny, and he wants to focus on stabilizing the situation at home first before moving abroad. Second, there are also signs of growing factionalism within the Chinese Communist Party. Xi Jinping's sweeping anti-corruption campaign and centralization of power over the last decade have made him both revered as well as resented within the Communist Party. Some insiders believe that his absence from the global stage is a strategic move to manage internal party dynamics and prevent any potential rival from exploiting this power vacuum. Back in late June, the Communist Party's elite decision-making body, the Politburo, passed new rules to standardize decision-making and to delegate more authority to institutions. Is that a sign that Xi Jinping is preparing for a transition? Well, the most important date is going to be the 2027 Party Congress. Just ahead of that, speculation is mounting that Xi Jinping could either share power or even relinquish some power. These reforms could be about smoothing the path for an eventual successor, or at least giving the appearance of collective leadership. For years now, Xi Jinping has defied convention by refusing to name a successor. That's a departure from the collective leadership principle established after Mao Zedong. This has created uncertainty both inside and outside China. The new regulations by the Politburo could be an attempt to restore a semblance of institutional balance, reduce the risks of a power vacuum, and prepare the ground carefully for a managed succession. Xi Jinping's recent absence from public view, and that too for several weeks, has only fueled more speculation. Rumors about his health, political standing, and even the possibility of a coup have been circulated widely. None of these, though, have been substantiated. Xi broke with precedent by abolishing presidential term limits. He secured an unprecedented third term, the first person after Mao to have that, and that earned him the label President for Life. This move upended decades of Communist Party precedents and also sparked fears of return to one-man rule. Yet, recent developments suggest that the President for Life model may no longer be tenable. The Party Congress in 2027 could be a turning point. Will Xi Jinping stay on, or will he orchestrate a phased succession, a handover of power to someone younger? Will Xi seek a fourth term, or will he orchestrate the phased handover of power to a trusted younger lieutenant? the lack of a designated successor makes the transition more opaque and potentially unstable. In a system where personal loyalty often is more important than institutional norms, the stakes could not be higher. Unlike his predecessors, Xi Jinping has not named an heir apparent. The list of potential successors is long, but it's also murky. Top of the list is Wang, who's a reform-minded technocrat who was recently elevated within the party. There's also General Zhang Youxia, who's a powerful military figure with deep connections to the military and also to the faction of former President Hu Jintao. And then there is the current premier, Xuexiang, who is Xi's trusted premier, who's now in the international spotlight after attending BRICS and other international fora in Xi's place. Other potential contenders include Xuexiang, Wang, Zhao Leji, and Li Hongzhong. As the world's second-largest economy faces a crossroads, the question is fundamental and it is central. Where is Xi Jinping and what comes next for China's leadership? The answer to that question could reshape not just China, but even the existing global order. The uncertainty surrounding Xi Jinping's future and the succession plan has profound implications. If there's a smooth transition, that could reinforce stability and continuity, but if there's a messy and a contested handover, that could trigger internal turmoil and it could reverberate across global markets and geopolitics. As the 2027 Party Congress fast approaches, all eyes are on Beijing. The mystery of Xi Jinping's absence is more than just personal drama. It's the test of China's political system and its ability to manage change at the very top of its power pyramid.